Hello and welcome. This is Karen Monteverdi coming to you live from the virtual offices of Green Mountain Enrichment and Empowerment Center. We are the Healers Professional Life and Business Coach. Our branch of service, Biz Richmond, offers classes worth taking, and they are the sponsor for today's telecourse. We're here today with Dr. Maria Church from drmariachurch.com. After a 25-year career working with those in corporate America, government, nonprofits, and small business, Dr. Maria Church realized the old way of leadership no longer works. She has devised a holistic approach to increasing profits, motivating your team, and turning your clients into raving fans through her innovative love-based leadership program. Would you be willing to share with our audience a little bit more about what you do?
Oh, absolutely. I primarily work with people from around the world who want to lead others in a way that feels authentic, powerful, and effective without having to check their souls at the door. During the TeleSummit, I'll actually be offering some strategies and techniques to prepare you for the course, which is designed to help leaders motivate their team, increase their profits, and turn their clients into raving fans.
Maria, your class is a wonderful asset to our community, and we have seen so many people work without teams because they lack the ability or lack effectiveness with those who could be a great asset in their business. Your solution speaks to our team, and we have all been impacted by your style of leadership in the Healers Unite program. Can you tell us why this has become your passion?
Oh, absolutely. I've had a very long, successful corporate career that propelled me into many different leadership positions. And as I began to develop my own leadership style, I learned a corporate leadership model that was steeped in fear and scarcity. Leading that way never really felt authentic to me. And I knew there had to be a better way to lead others and to lead myself. So I went back to school and I developed this new model of leadership actually when I was working on my dissertation study.
You know, we have a very heart-centered community, and so we open and embraced your type of leadership in our community, and especially in the Healers Unite TeleSummit, because it really does speak to the heart-centered entrepreneur.
Mm.
So can you tell us a little bit about why that would be true?
Leading with your heart, leading with authenticity, helps us to tap into our passion and to truth. And when we're authentic and when we stand in our power and we stand in that truth, we naturally draw people to us.
Because many of our heart-based entrepreneurs they're not utilizing their teams well, they're not motivating their teams well. Begin to walk us through what they're going to receive from your course.
Absolutely. It's interesting because what you described, I would also describe as a servant-based leadership. And a lot of people that are service-based are really drawn to the servant style of leadership. The challenge that I see with a full servant-based leadership approach is exactly what you described. And it's doing everything all yourself, not bringing together and empowering a team and putting together, creating. And so oftentimes then when people are doing everything themselves and really coming from a servant-based leadership model, they oftentimes burn out. And that's really, I think, the biggest difference between a servant-based leadership and love-based leadership. Because love-based leadership is built on 3 pillars. And that's actually one of the first things that we'll talk about in the course. And the first of the 3 pillars is love of self. The other 2 pillars are love of source. The third pillar is love of others. Because you think about it, if you have this in alignment, right, love of self, and you're connecting with your source, then the automatic extension becomes love of others. Also, participants will learn how to motivate the team to want to happily over-deliver.
Right. And that's really what we are talking about here is being more effective with the people that you are working with.
Yes.
And creating a process that it becomes easy working with those people. So you prepare yourself to grow and serve more people. But you have to get
Yes.
that first structure down, that first
Yes.
system down, and that process down so that it becomes easy to grow. And that really is what
Yes.
our TeleSummit is about, is
Yes.
preparing people for that growth. And what you're offering is so foundational for that growth.
It really is. And then as you're growing your business and you start to interact with people, bringing more and more people onto your team, and even if you're just a solopreneur and you're still interacting not even just with your customers and your clients, but with your vendors or with your JV partners. And all of these relationships really require solid foundational leadership skill
We
sets.
just want to leave people with 2 points.
Okay?
The first point is, how has working with the Healers Unite TeleSummit affected you personally?
Oh, this team is just great. I mean, it's a group of very successful, very knowledgeable, heart-centered women who have shared so much. I've learned so much. I love our planning calls because we do so much sharing and so much teaching, and many of us have connected offline, sort of away from our planning and organizing of the TeleSummit, to learn from each other and to support one another and to grow. How lucky you are for the ability to participate in this. Absolutely.
Great, thank you. But if somebody just wanted to work with you directly, what is the best way to reach you?
Great. Absolutely. They can reach me at info, I-N-F-O, at drmariachurch.com. Good.
Thank you, Dr. Maria Church from Arizona. I am so excited to have you as part of this TeleSummit, and we look forward to your course. So, if you're watching this video, please take a moment, fill in the information, your name and email, and join us for the Healers Unite TeleSummit.